Hello everybody and welcome back to another round of the Skittles Cup Series, this time round 14 at Montreal. On your poll today is the number 55 Dr. Sleep Chevy for Sam Rogers Motorsports, Jack Dwyer, and starting next to him in the number 21 Icebreakers Dodge for Chastain Bros Racing, Daniel Bouchard. We're going to go through the rest of your starting lineup. Get ready for some good Canadian action. We will be back to you at the green flag. As the pace car goes into pit lane, Jack Dwyer will lead the field to green at the second round of Canada. And here we go for some green flag action. Great start by Jack Dwyer so far. Looks like Zach Stern is right on his bumper. Daniel Bouchard and Jack Dwyer, they make a bit of contact. But Jack Dwyer, he looks like he is going to be strong on the outside. And he will clear Daniel Bouchard. Looks like there's a bit of contact there between teammates Matthew Sutton and Zach Stern. Jack Dwyer, though, he is pulling away. Looks like Zachary Fitzwater, he made it past Daniel Bouchard. Jack Dwyer, though, he's looking really good so far in this race. Will Zachary Fitzwater be able to catch him? Zachary Fitzwater, he has been so close to winning so many times, but he cannot pull it off so far. He really wants to be able to pull it off here. Drake Kalita, he is right on the bumper, and back here it looks like there's a bit of contact. As Sam Rogers takes Nick Doucette and Francois Chastain 3 wide. What is going to happen here? Nick Doucette, he's going to have the preferred line here. Kyle Collins gets a little bit loose. Sam Rogers is into the dirt. Francois Chastain had enough of him, and he pushed him down in there. Nice overhead shot of the field here. Looks like Ben Allen is having a great run, and there was a crash as Nick Doucette and Jack Hallett collided. Up at the front, though, Zachary Fitzwater, he is putting in the effort right now to pass Jack Dwyer. He's trying to get the lead off of him. Daniel Bouchard, he's doing a great job up in third place, holding off Zach Stern. Next some of this racing, Sam Rogers, he is on the inside of TJ Smith right now. Who else do we got? Wilson Hunt, Justin Garza, Steven Schaff. Looks like Jeffrey Finguy and Jared Yotastic, they're not having great runs right now. And then we're back up front with Jack Dwyer and Zachary Fitzwater. Still doing a great battle for the lead at the moment. Back here you can see Matthew Sutton. He's going to the inside of Drake Kalita. They make contact. Camera switching is just not my thing today, apparently. Jack Dwyer, Zachary Fitzwater, first and second in the points. They are battling it out. Zachary Fitzwater, he looks like he's trying to go low, but he doesn't get in there. Zach Stern, he goes to the inside of Daniel Bouchard. Is he going to get the move here? It looks like he's going to be able to get it done, especially with the help from Alexander Novacek. Ryder Smith, he didn't have the starting position he wanted to, but he is slowly pulling himself together, and he's making his way back up to the front. I apologize for all the crappy camera changes. And it looks like there's a crash. Ryder Smith dumps Joey DeCrescenzi. Joey DeCrescenzi, though, he looks like he'll be able to get it back together and keep racing. What a very aggressive race so far. Nick Doucette's trying to get himself back up into the mix. Okay, Daniel Bouchard's falling back a bit. But Jack Dwyer, he's still holding off Zachary Fitzwater strong. We have a word that Abraham Gertz is not running anymore, and we will go and check out to see what happened, and we will get back to you in a few moments. So for starters, Kenny Myatt, he is now out of the race. This is what happened to him. Justin Garza turned Thomas Saltivia in front of him, and he got a lot of damage sustained, so he couldn't finish the race after that. Then after that, Ethan Villacorta dumped Austin Rogers in front of the field, and then Abraham Gertz got collected. So basically, those were the three incidents that occurred to cause Ryan Reed, Kenny Myatt, and Abraham Gertz to fall out of the race. Back up at the front, though, Jack Dwyer is still holding his lead out strong, although Zachary Fitzwater, he is pushing his way to the inside. Zachary Fitzwater is finally starting to fight for that position. Jack Dwyer, he is not going to go down without a fight, though. Oh no! They collide! Zachary Fitzwater and Jack Dwyer collide, sorry. Oh no. Heartbreak for Jack Dwyer and Zachary Fitzwater. Alexander Novacek, though, he takes the lead. Zach Stern in second, Drake Kalita in third. You know, Zachary Fitzwater's not going to be happy after that. Drake Kalita, he's trying to make a move for second place, and Zach Stern. This is what Alexander Novacek wants to see, though. Looks like the two of them collide. They go into the wall. Matthew Sutton, he makes a move for second. Alexander Novacek, he is pulling away because of all these mistakes being made. Looks like Ryder Smith has really pushed his way to the front. Nick Doucette, a lot of damage on that car. 91's doing very good. Doesn't appear that TJ Smith is on the track anymore either, so we will go check out what happened to TJ Smith and then get back to you once more. So basically what happened to TJ Smith, he was racing against Ben Allen. Ben Allen goes to the inside to try to pass him, and he just clips TJ Smith, and TJ Smith hits the wall. Now we do have reports TJ Smith, he is still out on the track right now. He just had to go into the pits the next time by. Go back to the green. Alexander Novacek, though, he still holds a strong lead at the moment, although Matthew Sutton and Drake Kalita, they are gaining on him. Then you got Zach Stern, Jack Dwyer, Kyle Collins, Ryder Smith looking good, Daniel Bouchard still holding out a decent run, Sam Rogers, Ben Allen is having a very good run for that team. Zachary Fitzwater had to pit. Wilson Hunt's doing a great job. Steven Schaff, it looks like these two Robin Hood Racing boys are doing great at the moment. See if we can bump into Zachary Fitzwater at all. Looks like Nick Doucette, he just went as, looks like Ephraim Lord drove it into the grass. There's Zachary Fitzwater right in front of TJ Smith, who I just said was still on the track. Looks like a lot of guys are going into the pits now. Not Matthew Sutton, though. Matthew Sutton will stay out with Drake Kalita this time by. Matthew Sutton wants to get a lap lead here. Drake Kalita, though, he looks like he's edging to get the lead on Matthew Sutton. Matthew Sutton, he's going to try to get a lap. Drake Kalita, he wants to get win number 5. Will Drake Kalita be able to make any move at all? It does not look like he will be able to, as they're probably going to pit this time by. Matthew Sutton, it looks like, will finally be able to get his dream lap lead here at Montreal. He's been very good at the short tracks and the speedways. The road courses, we didn't know what to expect from Matthew Sutton, but he's doing quite well here. Drake Kalita, he's doing pretty good. Keeping with Matthew Sutton. And you got Ryder Smith in the back. Impressive to see him all the way up at 3rd, even though it is because of pit cycles. But he started not very well. The first road course winner of the year, he is. Here they come down one of the straightaways of Montreal. Look at that up close view. Yep, they're going down pit lane. As will Ryder Smith, he floats down pit lane. Oh, didn't mean to change that camera. Sam Rogers, he also floats into pit lane. Honestly, it's impressive how fast these guys go into pit lane. Steven Schaff into pit lane. Joey DeCrescenzi. We'll find the first guy not going into pit lane. And that will be Alexander Novacek. Alexander Novacek, he is still in the lead. Kyle Collins looks like he might have come out in 2nd. I got this big ordeal. It looks like Matthew Sutton, he is flying out. Oh man, he almost clipped Alexander Novacek there. And who came out with the lead? Ryder Smith came out with the lead. Drake Kalita in 2nd. Wow, wow, what is happening here? Zachary Fitzwater, he's trying to make his way back up to the front. Ryder Smith, though. Looks like the 44 and the 4 are both out of the race. We will go check what happened to them, and then we will get back to you. So you can see Hiroshi Kasumi, he's going down the straightaway, and it looks like Wilson Hunt got turned right in front of him, and he just rammed Wilson Hunt. Nowhere he could go. Unfortunate day for Hiroshi Kasumi, as now that he got eliminated, Austin Rogers also got taken out of the race due to the earlier incident with Ryan Reed. All 3 Rogers Racing cars are out of the race, but we will get back to you for the green flag action. And we're back at the green flag action. In the pits, you can see Ethan Villacorta. It looks like they're trying to fix a little problem with him. Ryder Smith, though, he is running away with this race. Pit strategy and everything worked out in his favor, as he is now the leader of this race. Alexander Novacek, he's playing the catch-up game. And Kyle Collins, Francois Chastain. This could be Francois Chastain's best performance yet. Drake Kalita's doing good. It looks like Matthew Sutton and Zach Stern are currently battling it out. Ben Allen is having the run of a lifetime for himself. Jack Dwyer is still hanging in there. Steven Schaff is battling with Canadian Bradley Bishop Jr. Yeah, you know, owner Christian Russell's going to be really happy with the runs his boys have pulled off here. Daniel Bouchard, he has fallen back quite a bit, but he's had a pretty good day so far. Kyle Collins. Oh man, Jack Roberts, sorry, just dumped Sam Rogers into the wall there. That's not a good look for him at all. A lot of damage on the 7 for Christian Russell. TJ Smith, he's fallen back. Nick Doucette's machine is just junked, but he's still keeping her going, as is Richie Wells. And you got the last 3, Jeffrey Finguy, Tyler Heller, and Christian Vargas. Oh, apparently Fitzy's there as well. Well, he's not going to be happy with this run. Jared Gotastic going into the pits. Oh, what happened back here? Ryder Smith. Oh, man, Ryder Smith. Oh, no. We'll go check to see what happened to Ryder Smith. Oh, no. So it all started up here. Alexander Novacek, he gained a lot of time on Ryder Smith, and he gained that time quickly. Look at him go. Ryder Smith must have encountered a problem or something. So they go into the first turn. Alexander Novacek isn't too aggressive. And now he's starting to get ready to pass. He taps Ryder Smith, and he goes to make the move. Ryder Smith is just not getting off of him, and they both junk into the wall. So Kyle Collins uses that to take the lead. Then, after that, Matthew Sutton, he gets a little aggressive, and then him and Ryder Smith just go into the wall. Looks like Ben Allen picked up a bit of damage there. After all the work that team put into, they just fell back just like that because of a mechanical issue with the car. We'll get back to your Kyle Collins green flag run. So Kyle Collins, Francois Chastain, they are currently battling for the lead, and there is gonna be lap 13 this time by. Looks like Zach Stern, because of all this carnage, has made his way back up into the top 3. 2 Canadians battling it out, one from Newfoundland, one from Quebec himself. Zach Stern and Drake Kalita, they're battling it out. Ben Allen is holding his own very well as Matthew Sutton is trying to get the pass on Alexander Novacek. Will Kyle Collins be able to hold off Francois Chastain, though, here for his first career win? We'll keep updated with this. Francois Chastain is very, very close behind him. Ben Allen has moved his way up into a top 5 finishing position. Who knew this guy could road ring this well? These two, they are putting up a great battle for the lead at the moment. Will Francois Chastain have anything to give Kyle Collins, though? The Speed Coast Chevy and the Spotify Ford are really going at it here at Montreal. Kyle Collins, he goes a little wide on that, allowing Francois Chastain to make a little bit of a move on him. He might be able to shed a few seconds here off of it, but I'm not sure. Zach Stern holding off that 3rd place very well. Looks like Matthew Sutton got by Alexander Novacek. Francois Chastain, he is right on Kyle Collins' tail. And here they go for more pit stops. And the only one to stay out is, if I can get to him, is Matthew Sutton, it looks like. Will this be able to play into his favor? Kyle Collins got to let it lead a few laps there. Matthew Sutton will have to pit this time by, though. So will this pit stop, though, be detrimental to any chance he has at winning? He executes these turns perfectly. Matthew Sutton has been showing that he is more than just a short track racer. He can really wheel these cars on the road courses as well. Look at him execute this turn. Right over the curb. He's going to get the other curb. Very good job. He'll gain some speed here. And he takes that turn perfectly as well. But he came out quite a bit wide, way wider than he should have. Now we got a nice straightaway for him, and if I'm not mistaken, he should pit this time by. I think he was literally the only car to stay out. Okay, we will see here. No, he will stay out for another lap. Matthew Sutton is really going to push this car to its limits. Looks like Christian Vargas, he is still in his pit stall. We'll go see who everyone else is doing. Is Joey DeCrescenzi now in third? Second, I did not see that one coming. Joey DeCrescenzi. Kyle Collins in third. Francois Chastain in fourth. And then we have Wilson Hunt in fifth place. Another great run by this guy, if that's him. No, apparently he's 10th? I have no idea what's happening. Oh, no, he is in fifth. The stats are just really dumb. Then we got Ben Allen in sixth. Great day by him. Steven Schaff for Robin Hood Racing. They are still pulling it out. Alexander Novacek had to fix the damages, so he's a bit there. Looks like Jeffrey Fingai, he has improved his day a lot here. TJ Smith and Jack Dwyer are going at it. It looks like Zach Stern lost a lot of positions there. And then Ryder Smith. Poor Ryder Smith was doing so good. Matthew Sutton, though. He is still in the lead. He is in the lead by 21 seconds. 21. That is crazy. That has to be one of the largest leads we have seen all time so far in this series. As they're on lap 15 of 19. Like, he is 41 seconds ahead of 10th place. That is crazy. Will he be pitting this time by? He very well might just risk his gas completely and try to go all the way. As he doesn't pit this time by as well, Matthew Sutton is going to try to go all the way on fuel, it might be seen. Joey DeCrescenzi, he must not have pitted that time by because he is now in the pits as Kyle Collins. He will pass Joey DeCrescenzi. Wilson Hunt, he is also going to take his pit stop now. That would explain how these guys made it so far. They did not pit. Matthew Sutton, though, he has extended his lead up to 23 seconds ahead of second place Kyle Collins. Ben Allen is now in fourth place. We've got Kyle Collins, Francois Chastain, and Sam Rogers in the top 5, all Canadians. In the top 10, we also now have Bradley Bishop Jr., who is also a Canadian. Is Matthew Sutton going to pit at all? This is great strategy by him and the Fitzwater Australia Racing boys, though. Fitzwater Australia Racing, been one of the top teams all year, has not been able to capitalize and win a race. Matthew Sutton is going to try to be the one to change that here. Here he goes. Is he going to execute the turn perfectly? He does. I must be mistaken. You must be supposed to take that turn wide. Matthew Sutton, is he going to pit this time by? That is the age-old question. And he will. He will finally bring her into the pits. Kyle Collins, he's going to have to capitalize here. I think Kyle Collins will be able to get the pass on Matthew Sutton here unless he does a very quick pit stop. He slows down. He hits one. If he can pass Matthew Sutton here, the race will likely be his unless he makes a mistake. There's Matthew Sutton out of the pits. He already messed this up once. Will he do it again? Matthew Sutton, he will come out of the pits in first place. This race might be locked. It might be sealed. It might be his. Kyle Collins in second, Francois Chastain, Sam Rogers, and Ben Allen are fighting here for a spot. Matthew Sutton is putting on one hell of a performance right now. How far away will he be of Kyle Collins at the line, though? That is the interesting part. Because he was 23 seconds of Kyle Collins last time by. You know, other than when he went to the pits. He executes this turn flawlessly as well, and that turn. Kyle Collins, though, he is right on his tail. Kyle Collins might be able to pick up ground on him. Great turn, another great turn by Matthew Sutton. Kyle Collins has the turn grade as well. Matthew Sutton will be getting ready to take 2 to go here at the line. Matthew Sutton, he takes another one here. Two to go this time by. Kyle Collins is only 3 seconds behind Matthew Sutton now. Will Kyle Collins be able to make enough ground on him, though? Yeah, it looks like everyone might be back in the race, but they're all very far behind. Nick Doucette, 31st, not the day he was hoping to have. looked very impressive at Jeffrey Fingai. I didn't mean to do that. Very impressive that Jeffrey Fingai has managed to pull himself all the way back up to 15th, though. Goes to show why he's a championship contender. Kind of sucks to see Zach Stern so far back after that kind of start to the day he had. Matthew Sutton, though, it looks like he is going to run away with this race, because I don't know if Kyle Collins will have anything to give him. He flies into those turns, and here he comes to take the white flag here at Montreal. If he can just hold everything together, it will be his. Back there, we'll look at this. You can see Drake Kalita and Ben Allen battling for 4th place. Ben Allen is trying to get his career best finish and the career best finish for Jeremy Johnson Racing. Back here, you can see Steven Schaff and Alexander Novacek made some contact. Alexander Novacek is really aggressive to get this. Looks like Joey DeCrescenzi is pitting. He must have encountered problems. Up at the front, though, gaining time on Kyle Collins, Matthew Sutton, he is running away with this race. He just has to keep everything perfect. What we thought would have been Ryder Smith's race at one day, Matthew Sutton ended it. Not what we expected at all. Matthew Sutton. Look at him go. He takes this turn, this infamous turn, for the final time. Matthew Sutton, he comes through this place the final time. If he doesn't bring her into pit road, it is his. And Matthew Sutton comes down the this final stretch for the last time. He will be the first winner for Fitzwater Australia Racing. Matthew Sutton wins round 14 at Montreal. What a great day for Matthew Sutton. Words can't describe how happy Fitzy must be. First place, Matthew Sutton. Second place, Kyle Collins. Third, Francois Chastain. Fourth, Ben Allen. Fifth, Drake Kalita. Sixth, Sam Rogers. Seventh, Bradley Bishop Jr. Eighth will go to Alexander Novacek. Ninth, Steven Schaff. 10th, Jack Dwyer. Did TJ Smith end up bringing her home in 11th? He did. 12th, Joey DeCrescenzi. 13th, Wilson Hunt. 14th, Jeffrey Fingai. 15th, Ryan Dagby. Here will be the rest of your finishing results. Thank you for tuning in to this round of the Skittles Cup Series. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back next round with either Mid-Ohio or Road Atlanta, depending on if I can get Mid-Ohio working or not. So I hope you enjoyed the race. I do apologize for all the camera switching. I didn't realize how many graphics got in the way of Montreal. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed the race.